Last, but of course not least, is the Home of the Year category. Now, we didn't pick a house with an enormous big budget here, because there were of course plenty of those in the mix. And we didn't pick one that Aidan would like. He's looking on his iPad to see what it is now. Either that, he's trying to run his own very quick competition. The schemes that really impressed us were clever. Ones that either responded to a pig of a site or used a tight budget, and indeed, I mean, we did get weak at the knees at some of the locations. There was one which was perched on a cliff above big, wide, sandy beaches, and the photography was really beautiful and sunny, as you can see, and it completely turned our heads, and we were utterly seduced by this. But we decided that a jaw-dropping location, with all this glass to drink it in, was great, but it was a bit of a distraction, wasn't enough to clinch the prize. Anyway, before we welcome the winners to the stage, we do want to highly commend one project. And we want to do this because we were really stuck. We had two competing projects representing almost two competing sets of ideas. One was urban, one was rural. One was actually a multiple project, it was more than one dwelling. One was a single dwelling. One was highly adventurous and confrontational in its approach and language. And the other was, in a way, a gentle reworking of a familiar language. And we couldn't decide, so we kind of argued long and hard about this and decided that we wanted to really give a highly commended prize. And although we're not asking them to come up and sit and chat with us, we'd like to come up and receive the award. This was a scheme where the architects took a plot in London. It was more or less unusable, and they squeezed two houses on it. It was a plot on which planning had failed twice previously. Very challenging space to make good use of, even for one home. And these weren't just any old houses, as I've hinted at. They were functional, they were beautiful, they were striking, they were powerful. They took no prisoners, as it were. So I'd like you to welcome to the stage, please, Tom Lacey of Lacey and Saltikoff Architects for the Wimbledon houses.